Hey everybody, this is Atomic Crafter here. Welcome back, or if this is your first time watching, welcome. Hope you enjoy. So last episode, I was talking about the AFK fishing farm. Well, this is what it looks like when you use it. Not a whole lot to it. You can just put a weight on your mouse, or you rekey it to your keyboard, and go eat lunch, go watch a movie, whatever you want to do. And when you come back, you get lots of stuff. I've been using it for several hours today, trying to get another mending book. That just hasn't happened. I have not got one mending book today at all. I got one before, I think maybe two, but that was it. And I haven't really gotten anything since. So let's get out of here, see if I've gotten anything at the moment. I'm going to throw that in there. And yep, that's all I need. Let's go out here and see if I can get in the hole here. See if I got anything good here. Got quite a few books. Let's see. Infinity's nice. Nothing else. No, Frostwalker 2. Silk Touch. Now, Silk Touch is a good one. Got a lot of books. That's good. That's good. I'm not seeing any mending though, so I don't think we've got any more mending here. So until I get some mending, there's some things I just can't. I'm going to have to stop wearing these because they're going to break soon, and I prefer them not to break. I've got enough diamonds now that I can make some more, but I'd like to get mending on those. As you can see, the boots have mending on them. It's got a lot of other stuff on there as well, and they're at 100%. So is my sword, and so is my bow, because they've all got mending on them. They don't break when you get mending on them, which is good. So, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get some more mending books. I was gonna show you this. I did get Librarian Zombie. And actually, another fella here. I named him Albert. This guy's name is Alexander. But I can't cure them yet because I don't have any blaze rods. So I need blaze rods to make the potions to fix these guys. And I don't have any blaze rods because in the Nether, I cannot find another fortress to save my life. I haven't really done a whole lot of looking out there, but I mean, it's just there's nothing nearby. I'm going to have to travel for quite a while to get one of those. So another thing on my list of things to do, but these guys are safe in here for now. I'll just leave them in here. We did have, unfortunately, quite the tragedy. As you can see, something's missing in there. It's the villagers. Well, Endermen have started showing up here, and as you can see, I've got a couple Ender Pearls even, but they steal dirt, and they stole this dirt right here. So, Baby Zombie went in, zombified them all, got every last single one of them. So now I'm out villagers. Aww. Oh well. I have to find another village, or cure these guys. I got two of them, but I gotta cure them first, and I'm not getting anywhere. So, one other good piece of news, though. I got me a skeleton horse. And this little fella is fast, let me tell you. He runs like grease lightning, which is awesome. And I'm lucky that I got this guy, because I also have all these guys. There's several of them down there. There's less down there now than there was because they keep running into the wall and suffocating. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let them be free range. I'll fill this in and just let them wander off. And then if I happen to run across one, I'll know that he's not Horseman of the Apocalypse because he has saddles on, or they all have saddles on him. And this guy I'm going to keep because he is just fast. I love this guy. He's just screaming right along. So, and he is the fastest out of all of them. So I'll keep him. I'll let all those guys just run around. And if I happen to need a horse and one's nearby, I'll use it. And if they don't have a saddle, I'm going to watch what I'm doing. So, Let me see. What else have I done here? I made this little here. There's a little ditch down here, and you can probably hear. Yep, chickens. I've thrown a bunch of chickens down there, and basically what I've got down here, I'm picking up their eggs and making more chickens. So I'm twofold. I'm using this for. I'm using it for the chicken. I'll go and cook it up, and then I've got food. And I'm also using it for XP. There's so many of these guys. In fact, I'm going to clear them out now. It sounds like, yeah, I'm picking up eggs all over the place. So all of the hoppers below are filled up. So this is all quite humane. I don't know what else to say about it. Humane is the only thing I can come up with. But I am getting cooked chicken because I have fire aspect on my sword there. I'll leave those guys just so that they can keep giving me some eggs and whatnot. If I can get out of here, there we go. And find my horse. There he is. All right. And I picked up a bunch of eggs. You know, here we got a stack and a half of chicken right there. So that's good. That's good. I'll come back and fix those guys up again later. But it's just kind of one of those things, you know, you do when you get a minute. I've been making some sugar cane here, using the paper to make books. And over here you can see the beginnings of my base. It's really starting to take some shape here. I think it looks really good. I'm really enjoying it. I don't know. I just absolutely love this shape. Let me throw him in here. If I can get in there. There we go. Oh. And so I'll explain this doorway here. Everything else is glass. I made this brick because what I'm going to end up doing, it's going to be a 3 thick doorway, I believe. And right in the center, all the way up to there, I am going to put a redstone door so that as I walk up to it, there will be a button. And push the button, that door will open, and I'll walk in. And on this side, I'll just have pressure plates. I can walk right out. But I've got this hole in here because, as you can tell right here, let me just break one out so you can see what I'm talking about. So mobs see this bottom one as a whole block. They see this top one as a whole block because these are half slabs and these are half slabs. So because they see those as whole blocks, there's only 2 blocks open. A mob can't get through there. So that's what they're thinking. So I can stand right here and a mob will walk right by and he'll actually go and stand in this corner because that's as close as where he thinks he can come and get me. That corner and this corner. And it's funny to watch because they'll just walk by all confused and then they'll be standing in this corner. So what I was thinking I want to do is in the Nether find some of that new brick that came out, that new block, that when you stand on it, it damages you. And I was going to put it in each one of these corners right here on both sides. Maybe even over there. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that'll take care of them. I won't even have to touch them. So that'll be awesome. Anyway, back to the base here. So I keep having a problem with the portal being outside there. When I go through the portal, there'll be 6, 7 zombies, 5 or 6 skeletons, 2 or 3 creepers, all in the Nether, just because they'll come along, jump up in here, expecting to continue on, and then they end up in the Nether. So they just kind of sit there and wait there until I show up, and then it's getting old, I gotta tell you. So I'm going to put the portal in here. I think that's going to look awesome, being the extra size and filling out the whole window there. Then I'll just run up, jump in, and off I go. I don't have to worry about mobs in here anymore, or in the Nether, I should say. So that'll be ready to go. I'm just hoping that once I kill this one, the one out there, turn this one on, it'll hook up to the same one. So I'm going to find somewhere in this mess, I have a flint and steel. Right there it is. So I'm going to carry that with me right now. Let me get rid of some of all this other stuff here. Okay. And I'm going to carry that with me now. We'll do that here in a minute, but I wanted to show you basically what I was going to do here. And as you can see on the outside as well, I decided to bring the grass up even with the ground there, or with the inside floor. I think it just looks better. And I was going to use half slabs inside. And the more I was dealing with it, you know, with bookshelves floating off the ground and whatnot, I was like, you know, I'm just not caring for it. So I ended up putting stone brick down there, and I think I'm going to leave this floor stone. However, the ones above, I may actually add the wood that I was talking about. I think wood would go really well as a color. Here's the stairs that I've got. This is the second level. The only thing up here right at the moment is my bed, which it looks like I'm going to be needing here in about 5 seconds. But yeah, this looks really good. I mean, I really like how this is turning out. It's really looking good. So I'll have some glass to put in here. As you saw, I put in glass down below. That was pretty much all the glass I had. So I got to go back over to the desert and get some more glass. We'll sleep through the night here real quick. And I just noticed that looks like a helicopter landing on the roof of my base here. That's funny. Anyway, coming up here to this to the next floor. It's out just a little bit more even yet. So, like I said, I was going to go do the smaller below and then get bigger as I'm going up. I'm going to stop at the clouds, whatever that happens to be. I don't know, I just don't like going through the clouds. Or what I might do, even if I want to go higher, is I'll just block it off so that there's not a floor where the clouds are, if that's where it turns out to be. So we'll just bypass the clouds altogether. But at any rate, doing pretty good here. This is coming along really well. I need more brick, so I've had to do a lot of digging. I haven't been branch mining lately because I've been digging out the slime farms. Like I said in one of the other episodes there, these two chunks right here, from that block to this one, from that block to here, that's a chunk, and then from that one to here, and I took this one out just a little while ago. This is another chunk. So the two slime chunks right here, right next to my base, I think that'll work out great. So let's, before we go over into the nether, I'm going to show you some stuff over in the nether. I'm going to start building a nether base over there. And I want to try out the portal as soon as I get that one lit. Take this one down and then get that one lit and hope that it hooks up with the one that's already down there. But let's take a look down here. And I'll show you what I've been up to down here. As you can see, I did do some branch mining that direction. And I was doing some this direction. But then this is where those slime chunks are. So this is what my slime farm is going to look like. Basically, it's just going to be the regular stone brick. And then, so I got to take all these out and replace it. I edged it with the nether brick, which I think looks really good. And basically just outlining where the chunk is. But the bottom chunk here, or sorry, the bottom level, this is pretty much done. This is ready to go. I mean, as you can tell, I need more hoppers. This is as far as I've gotten with the iron that I've had. So I still need a lot more iron to fill this up here. But once I do, these hoppers all lead over here. And they go basically back into the wall back there. And then I'll either take it up or I'll end up bringing my base down here, one or the other. And have access to those slime balls. And I do already have quite a few. But basically how this works is mob spawns, and you know how they jump around, and they just kind of wander on. Eventually, once they fall off this edge, they'll hit the water, and this will just take them right over into the cactus. Cactus will kill them, and slime balls get picked up by the hopper. Sometimes they get destroyed, but believe me, I get more than I'll ever need. As you can see right now, I've almost got 3 stacks. So, and that's not even trying. I mean, this thing is 100% automated. Once I get all the floors built, I'm probably going to do... Well, slimes will spawn up to level 40. And I'm on level 7 right now, I think. Yeah, so right here you can see level 7. So I can put quite a few floors in here. There are 4 bricks in between the pads, and so I'll go up quite a ways, but that's a lot of digging out. So instead of doing the branch mining, I've been digging this out, working on this. I went out to the desert to get some of the glass that I needed, or get some of the sand I needed for the glass. Picked up some cactus, laid one down. It would grow up. I'd chop it off, put it on some more, chop those off, fill up some more, chop all those off, and ended up filling this in pretty quickly. It didn't take very long at all. And I leave this one open just so I can get in and out when needed. I don't need to go in there once this is completely built. So I might, put a cactus there just to 100% seal it in. And the way the glass is, you can see, basically I've got a corridor going all the way around, and then every three levels up, I'm going to have a walkway. So here's one. You can see the one next above that, all the way up to the top. And then I'm going to be able to walk around on top of the chunks inside there. Once I get on top, I'm going to leave a floor up there so that I can look down into all of this. I think it'll look pretty cool. I don't know who originally came up with this. I've seen this quite a lot on the internet. It's a good design. It works. I have it in my other world. And hey, creeper. I'll leave him alone for now. Too much glass in here. But I've got torches all around here, so that basically lights up the floor down here. That'll all be glass, so nothing will be spawnable once the farm is built. And then usually when I run across something like this big old lava lake here, I like the feature of just being able to look into it and see what's going on. So I usually leave those there. This is pretty much done. I mean, I'm not going to do anything else to it. So we should be doing pretty cool with that. Let's see. Got a lot of mining to do, though, but I have been using it. So, I mean, obviously I'll take the stone and then make the bricks out of them. Hey, where'd you come from? Haha. Where did he come from? Oh, he must have been up there. Okay. Let's see. So that's pretty much this thing here. I like it. I mean, it's really going to work well. And like I said, it'll probably give me more slime balls than I will ever need or even be able to use. So that's what I've been doing down here. Let's go up and I'll show you what I've been doing in the Nether. I decided to move the portal up. As you know, that it was created down by the lava lakes in the Nether. And I just I don't feel comfortable being that close to all that lava. I am quite prone to falling into it. In fact, I've fallen into the lava once, but I was able to get out. So that was good. I do have a couple of ender pearls here, just in case. They're kind of my emergency ender pearls. So we'll see what we can do there if I fall in the lake. But hopefully I won't do that. So I move everything clear up to the top of the Nether, just below the roof of the Nether, and that way, anywhere I travel, I don't go down unless I want to. So let's light this sucker up and see if it'll load. Boy, that's just going to look awesome, isn't it? I wonder what that looks like outside. Let's go take a look real quick. Just wandering along. Oh yeah, look at there. Wow, that does actually look really cool. I like it. I like it. Yeah. So I'll take the rest of this down in a little while. But let's run over to the Nether real quick and see if it hooks up with the one that's already there. And I've got my sword ready just in case there's a bunch of mobs over there ready to kill me. Oh, it did. Cool. And it doesn't look like there's anybody. Haha, that's great. That's great. Okay. So, here we are in the Nether. Like I said, I've wandered around in here. Not horribly long. Maybe an hour or so. and I can't find... Oh, hi. Uh-oh. Wow, she didn't even shoot at me, and I saw a gas tier. Right there. That's my second gas tier. Haha. But I wandered around in here for, like I say, an hour, and there are just no fortresses to be found. So I'm going to have to do a lot more wandering around. And I have gotten more nether quartz, so that's always good to have, but there's just no fortresses. Oh, and there's none of those new blocks either. I've been looking for it. I'm in 1.10 now. That dropped a couple of days ago. Well, I guess, 6 days ago now. And there's none of those new blocks, those lava blocks, which is confusing to me. So I don't know what that's about. It's supposed to be down at lava level, and that's where I came out here. And I'm not finding any of them. Not a single one. And I gotta say, I haven't seen Endermen in here either, which I believe those are supposed to be able to spawn in the Nether as well now. But I'm not seeing them. So I gotta figure out what that's all about. Hopefully, once I start creating new terrain and stuff, it'll start creating that. But I think this area here is just going to be a dry spot. Hopefully that's the case. I mean, I'd prefer it not to be, but I'd rather have some of those new bricks around sometime than not at all, you know? So one of the things I've been doing, I didn't like having the portal down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it clear out to the roof of the Nether, and that's what this is for. Remember I said last episode that I was going to get a double chest of netherrack. Well, just digging this thing out, I think I got that much. Maybe even a little bit more, because it's a long way up there. I had to dig and dig and dig and dig, and have to watch out for those little pockets of lava. I hit one once, and the lava's all running down here, and with the portal right next to where I was at, I was afraid it was going to kill the portal. I didn't have a flint and steel with me, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose everything. But it had absolutely nothing to do with the portal. It just moved right on by it, and couldn't even have cared less. So, but it's a long way up here. So, but this is basically what my Nether Hub's going to look like. Basic idea is I'm going to have 4 portals all right here. I'll have stairs just coming up to this. And I just run up and jump in, and off I go back to my other world. This is exactly located where the one below is. So once I destroy that one, light these up, then it should immediately connect with this. I'm hoping. Don't know whether it will or not, but that's what I'm hoping for. So, guess we'll see. But anyway, yeah, so this is basically the same design as my base. I've got 12 along this wall here, and then 12 from here to here, and then 12 again, and I've just been digging this out. It doesn't, as you can see, it just rips right through this stuff. The only thing I got to worry about is those pockets of lava. They will get you. I've hit a couple in here so far. Fortunately, I know how fast the lava moves in the Nether. I mean, it's fast. So usually when I hit a pocket of lava, I don't even care. I run the opposite direction and get up on something. And then I'll come back and fix it all after that. So as you can see, I'm just moving right through this. But actually this one's almost... Yeah, I've got... that pretty much opens up this whole area right here. And I'll come back and grab this nether quartz and stuff when I get a minute. But that's what this is going to look like. Once I get this portal hooked up here, I'm going to take the one down below out, and I'll probably just block this up. I don't know whether I'll fill it up. It's kind of a waste to do that. But one of the things I'm going to do too, now I saw there's a YouTuber named False Symmetry, and she did this at she has her base in the overworld, and at the bottom where the void is, she dug it all out, and then she put at the bottom level there, or I guess at the top level down below, she put black glass just to make it flat so that she could run over it. But she took all of the dirt and all that good stuff out just so that you could see this. And I really liked that idea, and I'm like, since I'm only 2 blocks away from this, why don't I do the same thing? So I started digging it out, and I think that's just going to look awesome. It's going to take me a while to do it, because you got to get back up in there and get all the little nooks and crannies and get all that stuff out of there. But it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. So I'm going to build this probably next episode. Like I said, I want to get out from down below there, because it's just too scary for me down there. And then what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to have holes, probably a 3x3, go out about 125 blocks, which should equal out to about 1,000 blocks in the overworld. Put up a portal, jump out, and see what's there. I did that in my last world, just to try to find new terrain, new areas, and it worked out really well. I found an ice spikes biome. I found a couple of I can't even think of what they call them now. Ocean monuments. I found a couple of those. Found a witch hut. Lots of good stuff. So I'll put one going that direction, one that way. Obviously, all 4 directions. That's why I've got all 4 of these on here, because when I come back from a direction, I'll just run up, jump in, and off I go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a ghast farm in one of the diagonals. So basically, those will go straight, and then this will go diagonal, probably out about 30, 40 blocks, and then I'm going to build a 3-level ghast farm, which works really well for me. Some people probably don't like it. It's a little more manual than a lot of people care for, but it works for me. And then I don't know what I'll do with the other 3 diagonals, but either way, I'll have, this will be a nice little hub up here. I'm really going to like this. So I think it's looking really good right now, and yeah. So I don't know. I'm just really liking it. I love this idea of digging all that out too. I've never seen anybody do that other than false symmetry, like I say, but not in another roof. So as far as I know, I'm the first one to do it, but we'll see what's going to happen. Like I said, I'm going to put at the bottom level here, I'll put a bunch of black glass so that it's all sealed in. And yeah, I think that's going to look great. And it's going to be this whole room. This whole room is going to look like that. So that's all I could reach from up on top of the pseudo portals here. So anyway, I think that's it for now. I've got a lot of digging to do, and I'm going to create this next time in the next episode. So hopefully I got to get all the obsidian and all that stuff for that. I got to find more villagers. Boy, I was so lost when I lost those other villagers. I was just depressed because I was trading left and right with those guys. So I'm going to have to go out and find another village. I know they should be all over the place. I haven't seen one yet, but I haven't done a lot of exploring. I've been doing more digging than anything. But my gear is going to break. And so this thing is kind of higher priority because I need to go out and I need to find those nether fortresses in here so that I can get wither skeleton skulls and get some beacons going. And yeah, there's just still so much to do. I've come so far, but there's still so much more to do. So I think that's going to do it for me today. Hopefully, next time, this will be a little more dug out. I might even do some of it on screen. I know I haven't been doing a lot of stuff on screen. That's because I'm new to doing this, and I need to figure out what's important for you guys to see and what's not. I might even dig out some of this ceiling up here on screen in the next episode. But I think this is going to be one of the main things I focus on. This and the slime farm. Obviously, keeping my gear up to speed is good. I've got a lot of diamonds now, so I can make more gear if I want to. So I'll probably AFK farm some more, try to get some more mending books. I've got to figure out how to get more mending books. That I'm just dying to get those right now, so I need more librarians. But again, that comes back to needing some blaze to make some potions to cure zombie villagers and so on and so on and so on. It's kind of a catch-22. I can't do one until I get the other one done. So anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. And hopefully you guys are liking the episodes. I'm enjoying doing them. Like I said, I'm still kind of learning and figuring out what you guys want to see on camera. I know I haven't done a lot of building yet, but as you can see, you know, I think this is just going to look fantastic when it's done. So I think that's it, guys. Shiny side up, dirty side down, and we'll see y'all next time. Take care. Bye.